Flower Wool, and welcome back. It is day 9 of Vlogmas. Sorry I didn't make it here yesterday. I was just too exhausted after a long work day, but I am here today with a little update on my knitting. I think I showed you this dishcloth that I finished. Oh, it looks like there was a funny mark on it. Anyways, this slip stitch garter dishcloth. So it was a dishcloth, and that's what it was intended to be. It was going to go in the gift box. I was going to gift it to somebody to use as a dishcloth or a face cloth, whatever they wanted to. And I decided that, you know what? I liked it too well to be a dishcloth, and I really wanted it to be around for more than one holiday season and somebody could enjoy it. So I decided to make it into a pot holder. So I did another dishcloth and just reversed the colors. Did the same garter slip stitch. So now it's reversible. I haven't joined it yet though. That's the next step. I've got my ends wove in and I am going to do that crochet slip stitch. I think it's a slip stitch. Really do got to brush up on my crochet terminology here, but I'm going to do the crochet chain to join these two together to get a really nice thick fabric. I think it'll be great for a hot mat, a pot holder, whatever you want to use it for. So I just got to find my crochet hook, and I'm not sure. I think I'll use the red to join the two together. I still have part balls of both the red and the white, so I may still be able to get one more dishcloth out of there. Anyways, I really quite like this, and I think I may try to do a couple more for gift giving yet this year. There's still time. This only took me a couple of nights to do 1, 2, 4, so easily within a week I could get another hot mat done. I'm excited to give it a try. So that is that. Crochet, so maybe tomorrow night when I see you again, this will be finished. And we'll check out how my seaming went. Because this will be only the second time that I have done that. And maybe we'll see if the first time on my cowl was beginner's luck or not. Anyways, the other thing I wanted to just touch base on is, see this? This is my cast on edge. See how nice and tidy that looks? And then with the slip stitch makes a really firm fabric. And then when I got up to the top here, I did my last row of slip stitching. I did 2 rows of garter stitch and I cast off. And I wasn't real happy with it because look how it seems like it just flares out a little bit just with that garter stitch, just the difference in tension between the stitches. And so I was like, ugh. But I left it on this one. When I got to my white one here, I made sure that when I cast off, I decreased. I just knit 2 stitches together as I was decreasing, or not decreasing. I knit 2 stitches together as I was casting off, and I did the same thing over here on this end. Just knit 2. When I was, casting off I cast off purlwise. So I would purl 1, cast it off, purl 1, cast off, purl 1. And then I just got to the end and I purled 2 together and cast off. And just by taking off those 2 stitches, I think it helped get rid of that extra little flare at the top. So there's just a little tip. If you find that on any of your projects, don't be afraid to take off a few stitches just to kind of even that in so you don't get that flaring out at the top, because that is one thing that really does bother me. Next up for tonight is pom-pom making. I told you in one of the last couple times ago that we chatted that I had some pom-pom decorations that I wanted to do, and I showed you the wreath forms. Well, I also have something else in the works. It means I'm going to need a lot of pom-poms and in different sizes. So I thought tonight I would just sit and I would just make a few pom-poms. That's kind of going to be the plan for the next few nights, so I can just accumulate a stockpile of them and then I can start working on this craft. So what I have done though is I have made some of these little tiny ones. Remember these from a couple nights ago? I love these. I think they are the cutest thing. This is the tiniest clover pom-pom, and it is the 3/4 inch size. And I think I've got 2 more in here. So I've done these obviously all the same color, my red, white, and green, because I just love that colorway. But I think I may switch it up and I may do some solids, or I may just do some red and white. I could do green and white, but that doesn't really, I'm not as excited about that. But I do like red and white because then it looks like little candy canes or like the little peppermint candies. So that's what I'm going to do. I am going to work on, I need to pick a size. I think what I'm going to do is get a Ziploc bag or a few Ziploc bags and just put the pom-pom maker in it and the pom-poms that go with it. So then as I'm doing the craft on the weekend, I'll know what size I'm using. Instead of, my first thought was just toss them all in a box, a container of some sort. And then I thought, no, I think I want to keep them separate. I think I'm going to do some more. We made, okay, what will I do here? Too many choices. You know, I should just start with one, and you know what I want to do? I want to do this pink one. And I can't remember, and do I have my papers? I can't remember off the top of my head what size this pink one is. Still pretty small. I think it is the next size up after the 2 little teeny tiny guys. So I know this was 3/4 inch. This is 1 inch. And then this pink one is the next size up. So it's just a little over 1 inch. But I can't remember the exact size. So I think we will play with this one tonight. Now, the big question is what colors? I think I'm going to, I don't know. There's so many options. I'm getting overwhelmed with color choices. Isn't that ridiculous? I think I have to be the only one who puts this much thought into pom-poms, I am sure. What colors, what size, how many? The options when you're making pom-poms. I could just do solid colors. I know. Maybe I'll just do a little bit of both because I'm going to need a fair amount. And I think I'm going to want some contrast. I think I'm going to want some solid ones. Ooh, what about just red and green? Oh, I think I need some red to give it that pop of Christmas. Maybe I'll do, okay, I've got these 2. I'm just going to work on these 2. I'm going to speed this up. I think, actually, wait, well, maybe we'll just do one in regular speed here as I'm chatting with you. So I want to count 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Have I been holding this up high enough for you? Okay, I'm going to go 18. Just roughly. Oh, I don't have my scissors ready. But I know they're in here. Okay. Look at that. So, you know, I've been telling you, you know, to count your wraps, but it's not the end of the world if you don't. We were making some this afternoon, and we didn't count. We just wrapped. The ladies that were making them, they just wrapped. They didn't count. And there was a few pom-poms that came out lopsided, but it wasn't the end of the world because we just trimmed. You just have to do a little extra trimming and just really look at all sides of it and just trim off what you need till you get to something that you're happy with, because I haven't counted on this one. I'm going to count just to try to get it close. I think that's 1, 2, 3, 13. Okay. So this is only 2 strands as opposed to 3, but that's all right. There we go. That looks pretty cute, doesn't it? Runaway scissors. Okay. Now I'm going to cut it. And then we'll get an idea of what size this one is. I haven't made too much, well, I made no progress on my hat. Mostly because I had, it got left in my car last night. And when I came in after work, I was too tired to go back out and get it. So it stayed in my car all night. So because I had plans, I thought I would knit a few rounds on it. Just pick it up and work on it as I was watching a movie. And that didn't happen. Actually, we did our guild on Tuesday nights. Our guild does a Zoom knit night. And I thought that that's what I would work on. But I was in the car and I didn't worry about running out to grab it. So it has got no more knitting done on it. But I did work on, that's where I started I've got a few more rows on the second dishcloth. So between that and another knit night earlier tonight with some other friends, I got it finished. So that felt really good to have a nice visit, catch up with the girls, and get this dishcloth. I guess I'm going to it was 1/2 of a pot holder. Okay, so what is that? Now I'm thinking math-wise. 1 dishcloth plus 1 dishcloth equals 1 pot holder. If you sew them together. Anyways, I got the other half of the pot holder finished. You guys, I like this. I really like that color combo too. Oh, I really like that. I'm going to have to do a few more of those. Okay, so that size-wise, let's take a look. This is the there's one size in between there. This is the teeny tiny one. Then there should be the 1 inch, and then there's this one. Oh my gosh. Okay, even if you guys don't like pom-poms and you know who I'm talking to, I have some wonderful friends who do not share my love of pom-poms. You cannot tell me these little ones are not cute, right? They probably will. They'll probably still say, no, I don't like them, but that's okay. Okay, that's that. So that's 18 wraps held double. I should be writing this down, or I'll have to come back here and watch this because I will probably forget if I don't write it down. I'm just going to sit here. I've got my laptop up here. I'm going to put on a Christmas movie. I'm going to watch that, and I'm going to make some pom-poms, and I will speed this all up, and I don't know, when I get tired of making pom-poms, we'll come back and we'll look at what I've got, and we'll call it a night. Okay, that was a lot of fun, everybody. Look at this. I've got a handful of pom-poms here. I think I've got 7 of them here. They were quick, they were easy. And I really like just the red and the green. It gives a lot darker feel, doesn't it? Look at this. I can, oops, I tossed one on the ground here. I think one went under my chair. But anyways, look at those. Aren't they super cute? But they definitely have a darker feel to it than with the white. That white really brightens them up, doesn't it? I'm not sure which I like better. I like them both. These are fun. These are, I don't know, I really like these. These look a lot like poinsettia colors, don't they? Red and green. The white is fun. This looks like a candy cane. This looks like poinsettias. There you go. That's my take on on the colors of pom-poms tonight. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you've had a great day, a great night, and I hope you've got lots of knitting done. I hope your Christmas knitting is coming along wonderful and you're getting in the holiday spirit. I will see you tomorrow.